3D printing is a great thing, and these little wonder machines produce the most complex parts almost on their own. But at some point, a print is finished, and you have to get the part from the print bed before the next one can be printed. Or if you have several printers, you have to get a lot of parts from the print bed. How long was the printer actually finished? And how long has it been standing around uselessly waiting for me to come? Oh, how great it would be if this could be done automatically. You would need a robot or some other complex construction. Yes, mega effortful. Guys, what follows now is epic. Sorry. Moin, Simon here from the channel Nachdenksport, and this is the wet dream of every 3D print owner. An automatic change system for printing plates, and namely the Jobox from URBANMAKER. I was very lucky that URBANMAKER approached me a while ago and asked me if I would like to participate in the beta test of the Jobox. And honestly, it didn't take much convincing. The cool thing about the Jobox is the system is completely passive. No other motors, no changes to any other electronic components, and no changes to the firmware. And you don't even need special printing plates. There are special hooks that can be attached to the Prusa plates so that the plate can be loaded from the magazine. But there are also dedicated Jobox plates. These plates have the advantage that one side is smooth pay-coated and the other side structured pay-coated. But one thing is important with the plates. You should not mix the plates in the magazine. A total of 6 Prusa plates can be loaded in the magazine, and there is even room for 8 of Jobox's own plates in the plate magazine. Let's be honest, 8 plates is not continuous printing. But hey, you can go a long way with 8 plates. How does the Jobox deal with the G-code? Because somehow the printer has to know that it has to load or unload such a printing plate. For people who simply want to use existing G-code, Jobox makes it extra simple. You just go to jobox.app, upload your existing G-code, say how often you want to have this part printed, and the jobox.app generates a G-code with the load and unload procedure in between. Of course, the load and unload procedure can also be integrated in the slicer. Under printer settings, you can find the start and end G-code, and there you can easily integrate this snippet. But for this, you probably need some advanced knowledge. If you decided to use Repetier Server for your 3D printers, you don't even have to change anything in the existing G-code. You can simply integrate the loading and unloading procedure sequence in Repetier Server inside the printer settings, so that the loading of the plate is executed before the actual G-code, and the unloading automatically after the print is finished. Those who have been following my channel for a while know I have a few more Prusa printers, and they are all on shelves. Now the system is a bit protruding to the front and to the back, and probably won't fit in standard shelf depths. How I solved the whole thing, I'll show you now. I always find it fascinating to watch a finished print leave the bed. A new plate is loaded, and it goes right on seamlessly without me having to do anything. In fact, that has a distinct advantage with me and the way I work. I use the queue system for print jobs and Repetier server pretty obsessively. That is, for all parts where I see that the stock is slowly coming to an end, I put these parts as print jobs in the queue at the Repetier server, so that the printers, when a job is finished, directly load a new one and it goes on. But if the plate is not changed automatically, the printer waits for me to come. Sometimes, when I'm busy with other things, a printer that actually has another job ready to go does nothing for hours. Of course, that's a waste of resources. And because we only print during working hours, we want to use resources as efficiently as possible in this short period of time. And with the Jobox, it's just completely different. I can go about my actual work in peace and quiet, namely processing orders, reworking parts, or even designing something new. And if I happen to pass by the shelf and see a printing plate is ready, or there's already something in the box, then I take the parts down, load the plate back into the plate magazine, and I have peace for hours and don't have to worry about the printers. Of course, I don't make this video to make your mouth water and then you have no chance to get such a system. Because exactly today, Jobox goes live on Kickstarter. You can find the link below in the video description. There, you have the chance to get a Jobox for a much lower price than later in the store. If you liked the video, then have a look here. There's the next interesting stuff about 3D printing. See you in the next video, and until then, I wish you good work.